Hi everybody. So date number two, was pancakes for breakfast in the city. And this particular person I went on a date with, I met on Bumble. He's 28 and a PT, and also runs like a cricket club thing. And so he had a beard. If you know me well enough, I don't generally date people with beards, but I was like, oh, whatever. So yeah, we met and it wasn't awkward, which is what I wanted to avoid, is that awkwardness. So it wasn't awkward, which is great. Conversation was flowing. So he'd had a bit of a broken childhood. I don't want to say too much, but we kind of got into a little bit of a debate about it. I wasn't really in agreement with his views on the situation, and he was very set in his ways, and I could see that he's quite a meticulous type of a person, and likes things structured and the way he wants them. And I'm not really looking for someone like that. I'm looking for someone who is a little bit more go with the flow, because I can be very, here, there and everywhere. So yeah, so he was a really lovely guy. He had a beard. I generally don't date people with like a longish type of a beard, but I was like, no, I'll give him a go. A good friend of mine was like, no, you just got to put yourself out there. I didn't let him pay. I paid. I didn't want that awkwardness, because I wasn't sure whether it was going to be someone I wanted to see again. So I was like, well, I don't want them to pay and then me delete them off the account and them think that I was just using them for a free meal. That's fucking crazy. So yeah, so I'm feeling a bit deflated, to be honest. Dating's not that easy. It's easy to meet someone, it's easy to have a date, but it's not easy to find someone that you connect with and someone who's on the same level as you. He's 28, I'm 31. Do I see a future with this person? Will I see them again? Probably not. It just wasn't for me. So, but I'm proud of myself that I've put myself out there, and I'm giving it a go. I'm giving it a red hot go. It's interesting the people that are out on a Sunday morning too. God. Yeah. So that's my update. I just didn't feel a romantic connection with him either, which is something I'm obviously looking for. He was very polite. He was very pleasant. Yeah. So I'm supposed to be catching up with someone tomorrow, and I don't want it to be really super casual. So that went for an hour and a half. I just felt really bad to cut it off, and even there was like a crossing where we met, and he was like, oh, I'll walk you to your car. I'm like, no, I'm good, thanks. And he was like, oh, okay. I'm a big girl, I can walk myself to my car. Because then there's that awkward, do I hug you? I didn't even want to hug him, let's be honest. He was fine, it was pleasant, but I just, no, not for me. I'm sure he'll make someone very, very happy one day, and he's just not my type. He's just not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for someone a little bit older too, so I think that could be my downfall. But anyway, so I think I'm going to delete Bumble, and I don't want to rely on a dating website to match me with the love of my life, because I really don't think it's going to make a huge difference. I think that if I'm going to meet someone, it's going to be completely out of the blue, organic, through a friend more than anything. But it's been a very good experience. So, you know, I'm feeling less nervous about meeting people for the first time on quote unquote a blind date. So yeah. All right, I'll leave you with that. And I'm in two minds about going on this date tomorrow. I did promise everybody watching my channel that it'd be 3 out of 3. 3 and 3. We'll see. I'm over it, to be honest. I would rather catch up with my friends, or I'd rather go and sit on the beach on my own. Like, yeah, you know. I'm exhausted. Far out. I just can't even. Dating's hard. You know, and I did talk about my ex and kind of just said to him I'm not really ready for anything. So I hope that's an indication that he goes, oh, maybe she's not interested. Yeah, because I will be deleting my account, I think. It's a dead end thing. I don't know. Are people in relationships really happy though? This is my thing. Like, people aren't happy being alone. People aren't happy in relationships. And I think fundamentally, you've got to be happy within yourself to be either. Am I happy in myself? Very good question. There's things I want to achieve, and there's things I want to do for myself that I haven't done in the past. And I kind of just want to work on me and do what makes me happy, and work on myself, getting back to me, feeling whole. Currently watching this video, I'm not impressed with my chin. Maybe if I do this, it looks totally normal. So I just want to do me. I'm not really interested in dating or relationships because it's fucking exhausting. And if I'm meant to meet someone, I'll meet them. You know, if it's meant to happen, it will happen. Why force something? So, anyway, yeah. One day, I'll be in a relationship one day and I'll be happy and things will happen organically and I'll be super stoked with that. I just don't want to put too much pressure on myself or the situation. So, you know, maybe have a think about your happiness. I guess what I want to try and get out of this is, you know, what makes you happy? What do you want to do? Are you in a relationship? Well, okay, well, if you are, that's great, but do something for yourself once in a while. You know, it's very easy to lose yourself while you're in a relationship, and I know firsthand from being in a marriage what that feels like. And I lost myself. I lost touch with what made me happy and what the best version of myself could look like. I put everybody else first, put myself last. I gained weight. And I was eating because I was unhappy for various reasons. You know, and no one should have that power of you to take away your happiness and take away who you fundamentally are. It should be a matter of someone complementing your personality and coming together because you genuinely want to know and better each other. You know, there's a lot of I guess people in relationships that might find that they're struggling to find who they are in that relationship, and people, pardon me, I don't know, are people really happy? That's my question, because I doubt it. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with that. There's a widow coming next to my car. Just go and lock the doors. Anyway, so thank you so much for listening. I hope that maybe you got something out of it. And all the single ladies, I'm hearing you. It's a very brutal dating scene out there. And to all the people who are in relationships, you're not missing much, but I do enjoy not having to answer to anyone and doing what I want to do for the simple fact that I want to do it, and not have to ask my partner, I want to go here. Or someone messages me and says, do you want to catch up for breakfast? Oh, let me see what they're doing. Are you joking? I don't want to be like that in a relationship anymore. I want to do what I want to do. You know, and I think it would definitely work both ways. But I don't want to be in a relationship with someone who doesn't spend time with me. So, anyway, someone's looking at me very strangely. So I'm going to love you and leave you to think about what I've said, and hopefully you've got something out of it. Don't forget to love yourself more. You are number one. Peace out.